Welcome guys. Just give me 1 second. Windows capture. Do Discord. Okay. Now we'll hide that. We'll focus on this for now. Okay. Alright guys, let me just get the link for the live. Okay. Link will be provided. Okay. Alrighty, let's get back here. Okay, let me just make sure everything is working. Okay, I think everything's working fine. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna start off with BTC. What's happening? What are we looking for? And and on see what we're expecting here, right? Let's start with. Let me see if. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see what's happening here. So we bounced off this very technical level, 60k. Even I mentioned in the group that we could go below 60. We didn't go exactly below it. I think maybe on other exchanges we did, but on Bybit we did not. Even on Binance we did not. Okay, so I do think there's a potential. If you do not do this, then this is like, honestly, like, this is legit the last support 62 zone. If you don't bounce around that zone, I do think new lows are coming. But for now, it is still giving trades. Took this in the group. It's a very technical trade as well. So if you're going to lower time frame, like 15 minutes, you make your time frame on higher, and then as you can see, beautiful hold of the 0.618. And now over here, it's just coming down. You make it as another swing low, so we're not going to pull it here. We're going to pull it up here, and as you can see, it's reacting around there as well. So these are like good for intraday scalping. But at the moment, it is looking like we cannot claim 68,700. This was a very zone to claim, like this, and then go higher. But ultimately, we did come down, and we started testing the zone as a resistance. So for now, I'm just waiting for the market to open, so to see what's gonna happen. Preferably, there's gonna be no trades till tomorrow. Realistically. We are still like framing downward. So as you can see, we can pull up for parallel channel. These are very good to pull to see overall picture, if you're holding it, if you're above it, because these are good to have. You don't need to trade just based off these, because that's not good. You need to like line them up with other levels as well. But at the moment, let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's go with the high time frame now. We're gonna start with 1 monthly as usual. I'm gonna see if there's any. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got 6 days. If you can close above 70k in the next 6 days, I am bullish. I do expect higher prices then. But if you close below that, then that'd be very tough. Very tough. Okay, let me see. Weekly or tapped. Same with weekly. I don't think this week is going to close, but main one we need to monitor is a monthly level. If you can close 6 days above 70k, I do expect to push higher. I do expect to push higher if we can do that. If not, I think we can looking for lower levels. But at the moment, 58, these are the levels next if you start losing this zone. But level to level it is, boys. There's nothing, as you can see, there's a daily level here. You can mark that out. So this is an untapped daily level. Yeah, untapped daily level that hasn't been tapped yet. This was also a daily level. You can mark that out, but this is tapped now, as you know, as you can see. But this, you can still mark it out because it's the candle that tapped it hasn't closed yet, right? So you can still mark it out. As you can see, there's a daily level right here at 66,400. But see that beautiful tap to the dollar, to the absolute dollar, and look at the reaction. Like, that's a really big reaction, right? And that's kind of the area we took along, like almost 3.3% move, which is very, very, very good. But regardless of okay, there's a daily level right here as well, 69k. Yep, there's a daily level of 69. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really see much resistance up here. Once you start getting acceptance up there, you can preferably look for higher levels. I mean, yeah, as you can see, what lines up with the daily level here would be the 618 and the 0.72 zone. So yeah, we can set an alert here, see how the reaction will be around these zones. 1 second, move it up here, and if the reaction is right, we can potentially compound it into ever long that I already have open. So that would be the scenario. So probably like this, you know, preferably like that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And if you are going to take, if you don't have a long there, what you can potentially do is, wait, what the hell, I don't know why so it's that big. I mean, this would be your ideal, you know, stop loss for this long, and then, well, not that high as a take profit. Like anything above 1% is like good in my opinion. So you can probably aim it for the range high, 68,800, just around that daily level. So yeah, for now, 68. This daily level is, you know, it's gonna be tapped once candle closes for this today. So we're not gonna be taking up to that. We're gonna be taking to the range high because this one's already tapped. Other than that, yeah, that's what I'm honestly expecting. So once we start doing this, we need to see acceptance up here. So at least 4-hour candles closes above here, and preferably one day, and then you can target $78,000, which will be the ultimate targets. So if you can break 78, then yeah, I am very, very bullish for higher prices for sure. Then, as you can see, it lines up perfectly in that zone. So if you go maybe up here, yeah, if it lines up to 0.72 like beautifully. So yeah, that would be my ultimate target, to be honest, you know, if you can do this. If you can hold here though, that is. If not, then second scenario will be like probably to lose this and maybe test this, and then ultimately you can still enter short here, but I wouldn't really do that because shorting, especially with this big, already down 55% overall, unless you're scalping, yeah, you can, but with a good risk. But ultimately, I wouldn't really be doing that. So yeah, that would be my ideal scenario for BTC. Yes, now let's go back. Let's see, to close this. 1 second, and to open up my Discord here. There you go. So now we're gonna be in Discord, just looking at trades we took in before. So as you can see, in member trades, these are all trades that are posted here. So let's look at the silver one. 1 second, I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna go back to here, and so I'm just gonna have this just leave it like this and see how it plays out. So we're gonna go in silver here. As you can see, we took this long on silver, and very beautiful long, very technical as well. Held to 0.618. You know, good stop loss. As a move happens, you can move your stop loss higher. So my stop loss is not this, it's way higher now, and this is like already 18% almost move, right? 17, but ultimate target's around $95. You know, if you can claim the structure, if you can break the structure, right? Same with Bitcoin, claim the structure, hold in and for higher. But if not, then, you know, there's things that can happen, like like this, and then boom, back down again, so yeah, so silver is very, very good. So we added silver in my group as well, to trade it. So if you can over here, we can go back all the way. See over here, even we had like the first touch, right? So it came back down. I'm like, I've camped at this level. That will be the target, $79. As you can see, it beautifully hit that, 79. Very technical. For me, thing is, compared to other signal groups, this one, in my opinion, like, I don't want to just brag that it's better, but it is better, because in those other signal groups, they'll have a level. Hey guys, this is a level you want to buy at. Price goes there. There's no update. Like, hey guys, if the, you know what I mean. So for me, it'll be like, for my group, it will be completely live trading, right? So as we can, let's look at it from the beginning, right? When we took this trade all the way at the back, right? So as you can see, right here, 0.72 points on, let's say, reaction. I'd give the level before. So I'm like, added now. I am long off the 0.72 fib. Same stop loss, 72.28. So if you look at right here, right? So very technical stop loss, 72.28. Let's see. Let me see when I took that long. 1 second. Because what time frame? Okay. This was after. I'm on a bigger time frame here. I'm going 5 minutes to see this actually, right? So we took it on. Okay, first touch. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so this was where we took it, right? So this was our initial entry right here. So we moved our, so it was like right there, and then 72.28 was a stop loss. So yeah, so as you can see, yeah, so this is a structure that we're looking at. Boom, boom, and as you can see, boom, boom. So this is, it's kind of zoomed in, so you won't be able to see the overall picture, because this was like 3 touches, and it's a weekly. I mean, right now you'll see 0.618, but there's also a daily level here, which is also a daily support. As you can see, let me pull that up here so for it's very easy for you guys to see. So if you go here, same thing as Bitcoin, right? Same way as Bitcoin. What did I do? 1 second. 1 second. Where was that? I'm trying to find this. 1 second. Okay, so previous weekly support. Okay, that's what I had. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay. Let's see here. Still close. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, there was a weekly support, but ultimately, we honestly weren't getting any real closes below this, right? So it's still hovering in around this zone, and also the 0.618. So you don't just long based off one level. You need to long off, if you have more than one confluence, that'll give you a higher conviction rate that, okay, I should actually hold this for much longer. And also when you look at it, right, why you would hold this for, or actually target higher levels, because when you look at the drop, this is already a really big drop right after a 20% plus drop. You do kind of expect a squeeze to come. So, but to be able to catch and maximize on those squeezes, right, you need to be very technical, right? So first of all, so you see this rise goes up, you're not gonna just be targeting this up here. This is already a real big move, right? So when you look at it percentage wise, this is already a 3.8% move, right? So after 1%, in my opinion, like 1% right here, you can start trailing it, right? You can start trailing. But ultimately, I would trail on a high time for like 45 minutes, not on 5 minutes, because then high time frame is better, in my opinion. So came up, broke the 0.5 fib, and as you can see, beautiful retest of the 0.5 fib, right? In my opinion, if you don't know any other, let's say, technical analysis, you don't have any other strategies, you can be trading just off fibs, but you need to have very good risk management. You cannot, in my opinion, you cannot use leverage on fibs, because it will be very hard. It will be very it might have bigger invalidation than just 1%, especially for my silver trading. Asset invalidations are always 1%. I'll never go more than that unless it's a really big level, and then I'll lower my risk and then actually only have 1% risk of the account. No, it doesn't need to be asset. But yeah, so other than that, yeah, so as you can see, 0% reaction so far, 1%, 3% now. I'm moving trailing higher, then boom, and then we got the full. And so over here as well, claim that $80, and we looking for higher. So as you can see, we claimed that 80, we claimed. So let's actually go pull that 0.5 right here, claim that, then retested it beautifully, and then ultimately, here we are, right? So, and that's yeah, and we claimed that, never really came down, claimed it up, and yeah, we're looking for higher prices. Very technical, nothing really. And exactly back to the how my group versus all these trades are giving prior, and actually, given how I'm managing them as well as the price moves and happens, right? Yeah, I mean, like even anything can be traded off fibs. Like, I mean, if you were to long up here, you would have a bigger invalidation at least. I mean, depends. So on an asset like US 500, you can use leverage because it is much lower than a lot of other assets. But recently, because of the volatility, it has been quite beautiful as well, right? So, yeah, to be honest, that's what I'm looking for BTC, something like this. And we could, I mean, just fly from here where it's at right now, right? You don't really know that, so you could just go up from here. So I'm already long, but I'm not gonna long until we at least get the support zone 67, get that, then I'll enter a little bit more position into that, taking profit when it's already hit. I was trailing, already stopped out. Yeah, that's honestly my plan. So let's see what happens. I'm just gonna remove this fib because you don't really need to have this fib here anymore, in my opinion. Let me see. Yeah, you don't really need to have a fib here anymore. 1 second. Where is this? Okay. Yeah. So you don't really need to have this fib here anymore. So yeah, that's what I'm honestly looking for BTC. Yeah, or all the way down to these zones, and that would be preferable. This will be a little bit harder to long, so you need to at least be on a lower time frame and see the structure shift. And once the structure shifts, and that's where you can get into a long. But other than that, yeah, so that would be my plan for BTC and silver and US 500. Nothing at the moment, so we'll have to wait for the market to open, see how the market opens, especially silver with already a really big move. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys have any questions, the link for the group will be in the description of the Discord, even in the comments. Other than that, yeah, just pretty straightforward, nothing hidden. I don't even charge that much, especially for membership, $100. This can be like, hundreds of USD is nothing nowadays. Average stuff. If you can't even afford 100 USD, you shouldn't even be trading, in my opinion. Don't even get into trading, because with no risk, no gain. So you can go in about. You can go in about. I think there's like a. Yeah, losers gonna stay on topic. Do the correct channels. Everything will be in live trading, VC live trading, blah blah. We also have personal MGT. This is more like for personal. This is private stuff. This is not like groups. I don't offer this publicly yet. This is completely private. But other than that, yeah, this is private at the moment. But then we will look at. Let's see. Yeah, this will be monthly recap. You'll see breakdown how many trades we're taking, and losses, profits, and this is all without leverage. We do not use leverage in our trading. Just know that. Just every single percentage. Like let's say, Bitcoin live trading, or maybe let's go silver live trading. Let's go all the way at the back somewhere. So as you can see, I'm out with this fully 2% profit. This will be very technical, so it will be like 2% profit, right? It won't be just like what you call it. It won't be leverage. It'll be 2% on the assets. So it'll be depending on how much you use. So whenever I say I realize 2% profit, it's on my account. It's whatever I made on my personal account. and not the asset 2%, right? Even though I do list the asset move 16%, then I'm like, I realized 14. So whatever I realize will go into the monthly recap. So that's how it will work. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. And oh shit, I didn't even show you my Discord, so it was locked. Okay, so back to what I was saying on Discord. So if you go in like silver all the way at the back, right? So as you can see, like over here, I took a trade, boom, boom, and I'm like, I'm out of this fully, 2% profit. This 2% will be included in the monthly recap, right? So if you go over here, you'll have a whole breakdown, wins, losses, 23, and then this personal MGT here, personal account management. This is complete private. It won't be do like exactly what I just mentioned. It won't be public for now, and yeah, this is very, straightforward, right? If you can't even follow this, I don't know what to say. So again, 100 USD a month, not much. We do give trials, but it's just not anymore, to be honest. We used to do it, but not anymore. As because everything is honestly clear. We don't hide anything. Everything is very easy to follow. We even also have a section how to follow my trades. Like right here, stop loss, entry, and how to take profit, risk management, how to like actually grow your account properly and not just, especially for prop firms, you need to have risk management. You cannot just enter every single trade full margin and expect consistency, as that will not happen. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. So if any questions, comes in the comments, and you can join the Discord and tag me as well, and I will answer there as well. So cheers, you guys have a great day, and see you guys around.